everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my second video. I'm really excited to be bringing a book review today, but before all that, just want to again introduce myself. My name's Evie. This is my channel, Corner 42, and if you like the videos that I've put out so far, please go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be putting out more videos, especially at this beginning, focusing on books, different book reviews, comparing different books is what I'm planning on doing next. I have some videos in the works. Go ahead and like this video if you like it, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions, or if you've had this book and you've read it already, or if you have any other suggestions. And with that, let's just get right into it. So for today, I am excited to give a book review on one of the books that was in my birthday haul that I did earlier this month. That is called Where'd You Go, Bernadette? I don't know why I had to look at it. This was by Maria Semple, and I really liked it, but I'll get more into that later. So what this book is about is really looking into where Bernadette went. But more than that, it's looking at Bernadette, who is a smart woman who doesn't really fit into her surroundings, and she was previously a rising star in her profession, and then something happens that we find out later in the book, and her and her husband Elgie move to Seattle, where she's never been before, and she starts separating herself from her former life. And then after some setbacks that happen in present day, she disappears. And this book really largely is composed of different letters and emails that their 15-year-old daughter, B, has collected and gotten a hold of, and uses them to piece together what happened to her mother. So tying everything together with this book is B's own commentary of events from her point of view. So with that summary that I put together, kind of from what I gathered from it, I'll go into what I thought and my first opinions of the book. I personally really enjoyed this book because of the layout of the different letters, along with some of the commentary that B adds herself. You really get immediately drawn in. The use of only the relevant correspondence really makes the story all plot and no fluff. There's for each letter or email, you know that what you're reading is relevant to the plot, and it's going to somehow give you a bigger picture of what's going on and what's happened, and will relate eventually in one way or another. Also, all of the characters in this book are nuanced. There's no stereotypes, or maybe there's stereotypes because stereotypes come from reality, but there's no character that's pigeonholed into just fulfilling a role. They all are flawed, but they also all of them have a redeeming point in one way or another, and I really like that. Moving on, if I had to describe what genre this would be put in, I would definitely put it into literary fiction without one of the other more nuanced genres. It definitely has a feel of a little bit of a mystery vibe because you're kind of following along with B as she pieces together what's happening. If I were to rate the book, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. It was definitely worth reading, and it went by really quickly. As soon as I picked it up, I did not want to put it back down. But I think the biggest draw of this book is the compassionate look that the author gives into the minds of people who I personally wouldn't probably relate to usually. And it might not be my favorite book of all time, but it was definitely worthwhile and worth reading, and I'm definitely glad that I did. Moving forward, if I was asked if I would recommend this book, and if I did, what type of reader would I recommend it to, I would say that if someone was already thinking and had heard a little bit about the book and knew what it was about, and was wondering if they should read it, if it was worth it, then I would definitely say to go for it. But that being said, I don't think this is a book that everybody has to read. I think this is a story that, even though it's kind of got some grand characters and some larger than life things happen, everything is in the realm of reality, and it's definitely not something that an escapist or people who enjoy real fantasy or look to reading as an escape from everyday life. This isn't exactly that book. I think that everything that happens is grounded well in reality, and it all makes sense. And that being said, there are a lot of things that happen that are very, very real and that a lot of people have experienced or worry about happening or don't ever want to experience. That this is definitely not an escapist type of book. But to me, if you're looking for a look into somebody's life, I think that that is all part of the charm of this book in particular. The author paints a picture looking into characters' minds that are so different, at least from myself. And because of that, and because of the way the author winds everything together and really shows you multiple points of view, you are really able to empathize with all of their plights. And that's one aspect of reading that is actually personally important to me. So if that's the type of book that sounds interesting to you, I would definitely say to go for it. You won't be disappointed. That ends my review without any spoilers. I hope that if you heard what I said and liked what you heard, that you will go ahead and give this a chance. This has been everywhere. I loved the book. I'm looking forward to the movie. And if you find it, go ahead and pick it up. Thanks again for watching my video. Please, again, subscribe down below, hit the like button, leave comments and suggestions. If there's any books that you want me to cover, I would love to have an excuse to go buy them. So thank you again for tuning in. This is Evie with Corner 42, and I look forward to my next video. Thanks. Bye.